I am 79 years old, and although it may sound strange, every morning I still find myself surprised when I look in the mirror. My skin, despite the years, is soft, and many people ask me what my secret is. Some think it is genetics, others believe I spend a fortune on creams or beauty treatments. But the truth is much simpler, and above all, within anyone's reach. For a large part of my life, I resigned myself to believing that wrinkles were something inevitable. As the years went by, I began to notice how my face showed more marks when I woke up. Those lines that remained after sleeping on my side took hours to disappear. I even came to think it was normal to feel my skin drier every morning. Until one day, I decided to investigate, and I discovered something that changed my life. The way we sleep, the surface our face rests on, and the type of pillow we use have a direct impact on the health and appearance of our skin. It did not happen overnight, but with small changes to my bed, my pillowcases, and my sleeping posture, I started to notice something surprising. I woke up with fewer marks, my skin felt more hydrated, and my face looked more relaxed. Even my friends began to comment on it. I realized I had found something I needed to share, because it is not a secret reserved for young people, nor something that requires expensive products. In this video, I want to tell you exactly what I did, which pillows and mattresses can help you reduce sleep wrinkles, how to choose the right pillowcases for your skin, and which small nighttime habits can make a big difference. I am going to share not only my personal experience, but also what science says about the subject, so that you have clear and reliable information. So if you want to wake up with a fresher looking face, if you are worried that your wrinkles are becoming more and more marked, or if you simply want to sleep better, stay with me. I promise that every tip I give you will be easy to put into practice and will not depend on spending large amounts of money. Before we begin, I would love to get to know you a little more. Tell me in the comments how old you are and from which country you are watching me. That way we can continue sharing this journey of living and growing older in the best way possible. How wrinkles form while you sleep. When we think about wrinkles, we usually blame only the passing of time. And it is true, as we age, the skin loses collagen and elasticity. Collagen is the protein that keeps our skin firm, and after the age of 30, its production naturally begins to decrease. Over the years, the skin becomes thinner, it dehydrates more easily, and sagging appears. All of this is part of the normal aging process. However, there's something many people do not know. Not all the wrinkles we see when we look in the mirror at dawn are a result of age. Some are what dermatologists call sleep wrinkles. Sleep wrinkles are temporary folds that appear because for several hours, our face has been pressed against the pillow or the mattress. The skin, especially the skin on the face, is very sensitive to compression and friction. Imagine a sheet of paper that you fold over and over again in the same place. Sooner or later, it will stay creased forever. The same thing happens with the skin. When you sleep on your side or on your stomach, the weight of your head pushes the skin against the pillow's surface, forming lines that at first disappear within minutes, but as the years go by, they take longer to smooth out and eventually become permanent. Besides pressure, there's another factor that plays a role: friction. Every time you move in bed, your face slides against the fabric of the pillowcase. If it is rough or very stiff, it acts like a very gentle sandpaper, gradually damaging the protective barrier of the skin. This not only creates wrinkles, it can also cause irritation or loss of moisture during the night. That is why so many people wake up with a red face or a feeling of tightness. To illustrate this, let me tell you the story of Martha, a friend I met at the summer residence where I usually go to read. Martha is 76 years old, and her whole life she slept on her side, always resting her right cheek on the pillow. One day she noticed that the expression lines on that side of her face were much deeper than on the left. At first, she thought it was a coincidence until her dermatologist explained that the constant pressure was marking her skin. Martha decided to change her sleeping position and try a pillow designed to reduce direct contact with the face. Over time, she noticed that the morning marks were less deep and that her skin looked more even. The important thing about understanding this first truth is that sleep wrinkles are largely preventable. They do not depend on genetics, and they do not require expensive treatments. You only need to be aware that your skin spends 1/3 of your life in contact with the bed. If we take care of that environment, we are giving the skin the chance to recover and stay healthy for longer. In this part of the video, I want you to start observing yourself. Tomorrow, when you get up, look at yourself in the mirror before washing your face. See if you have folds on your forehead, on your cheeks, or near your mouth. Ask yourself whether those marks match the side you usually sleep on. This simple exercise is the first step toward becoming aware that beyond age, the way we rest literally leaves its mark on our face. The importance of sleeping posture. Now that we know that pressure and friction are responsible for many of the lines that appear on our face, it is time to talk about sleeping posture. You may not think about it much, but the position in which you spend 6, 7, or 8 hours every night is crucial for your skin. There are 3 main positions we adopt when sleeping: on your back, on your side, and on your stomach. Each one has advantages and disadvantages, both for the skin and for your health in general. Sleeping on your back is, for most experts, the most beneficial position for the face. When you are on your back, your face is free of pressure and does not get squashed against the pillow. This allows the skin to rest and regenerate without folds. It also helps keep your spine aligned, which can prevent neck and back pain. However, some people find it very hard to stay in this position because they feel they snore more or that breathing becomes more difficult. Sleeping on your side is the most common posture, and although it can be comfortable and good for people who have reflux problems, it is the position that creates the most sleep wrinkles. When you rest your cheek on the pillow, the weight of your head is concentrated in one single area, forming folds in the skin. If you always sleep on the same side, over the years you will notice that expression lines are more pronounced on that side. Sleeping on your stomach is the least recommended posture if you want to care for your skin. Not only is your face pressed down for hours, but your neck remains twisted, which creates muscle tension and may cause pain. In addition, this posture often causes facial puffiness because of fluid accumulation in that area. If you want to prevent wrinkles and improve the health of your skin, the first piece of advice is to try to sleep on your back. I know it may sound difficult, especially if you have spent your whole life sleeping on your side, but it is possible to train yourself to do it. Start by placing a pillow under your knees to stop yourself from rolling over during the night. You can also use small pillows on either side of your body to keep you in position. With time, your body will get used to it. If even then you cannot manage to sleep on your back all night long, alternate the sides you sleep on. Switching sides each night distributes the pressure and prevents wrinkles from concentrating on only one side of your face. Another strategy is to use a special pillow with a hollow for your face, which reduces direct contact with the skin, even when you sleep on your side. I would like to suggest a small challenge. Tonight, pay attention to the position you fall asleep in and the position you wake up in. Take note of how your face looks when you get up. Are there more marks on one side than on the other? Do they take a long time to disappear? This simple exercise will help you identify whether your nighttime posture is affecting your skin more than you imagine. What matters is that you become aware that it is not just about sleeping well, but about how you sleep. If you manage to improve your posture, you will be taking a huge step towards keeping your skin smoother and healthier as the years go by. Choosing the right pillow. One of the most important decisions we can make to take care of our skin is choosing the right pillow. Although we sometimes forget it, we spend almost 1/3 of our lives with our face resting on it. That is why the choice should not be based only on the price or on whether it feels soft or hard to the touch. You need to consider the material, the firmness, the height, and even the pillowcase that covers it. There are several types of pillows, and each one has characteristics that can affect the skin in different ways. Memory foam pillows are very popular because they adapt to the shape of the head and neck, distributing the weight more evenly. This reduces pressure points on the face, which can help sleep wrinkles be less deep. In addition, they usually keep the spine aligned, something important for avoiding pain. Feather or down pillows are very soft and let you mold their shape so that your head settles comfortably. However, they tend to lose their shape over time, and if you do not fluff them frequently, they can sink too much, which makes your face press more against the fabric. It is also important to remember that some people can be allergic to this type of filling, so they are not always the ideal option. Hypoallergenic pillows are a great alternative for those who suffer from allergies or respiratory problems. They are usually filled with synthetic materials that repel dust mites and are easy to wash. Although not all of them have the same softness as feather pillows, there are very good quality models that offer firmness and support without sacrificing comfort. Finally, the use of silk pillowcases deserves special mention. Even if the pillow itself is made of any material, the pillowcase is the first point of contact with the skin. Silk is a very soft fabric that reduces friction, helps retain moisture in the skin and hair, and leaves fewer marks when you wake up. It is a small luxury that can have a big impact on the appearance of your skin. The height and firmness of the pillow are also crucial factors. If the pillow is too high, the neck stays in a strained position and the face is pressed more firmly against the surface. If it is too low, the head falls back, which can affect breathing and increase facial puffiness. The ideal height is the one that keeps the neck aligned with the spine so that the head is neither tilted too far upwards nor too far down. Knowing when to change your pillow is another key point. Many people keep the same pillow for years without realizing it has lost its shape and its ability to support. A sign that you need to replace it is when you wake up and find lumps or sunken areas that do not bounce back. Another sign is waking up with neck pain or feeling that the marks on your face last longer than before. Specialists recommend replacing your pillow every 1 or 2 years, depending on how much you use it and on the material. To show you how important this change can be, I want to tell you the story of Louis, a neighbor of mine who is 78 years old. Louis always complained that when he got up, his face looked tired and his expression lines were more and more marked. After talking with his doctor and doing some research, he decided to invest in a memory foam pillow and a silk pillowcase. After a month, he noticed not only that he woke up with fewer marks on his face, but also that his neck felt less stiff, and he slept better. Louis told me he never imagined something so simple could have such a big impact on his rest and on how he looked every morning. Choosing the right pillow is not a whim, it is an investment in your well-being. It is not about looking for the most expensive one, but the one that fits your needs for support, posture, and skin care. Making this adjustment may seem like a minor detail, but when it is repeated every night for years, it makes a big difference in the health of your face and in the quality of your sleep. Pillowcases and their impact on the skin. So far, we have talked about posture and pillow choice, but there is a detail that is often overlooked: the pillowcase. This is the fabric that is in direct contact with our face for hours, night after night. That is why the material of the pillowcase not only affects the comfort of your sleep, but also the health and appearance of your skin. Most pillowcases are made of cotton, which is an affordable, durable, and easy-to-wash material. However, cotton has a texture that can create friction, especially if it has a rough weave or is of low quality. This friction encourages the formation of sleep wrinkles and can steal moisture from the skin, leaving it drier when you wake up. If you use night creams, cotton tends to absorb them, which means that part of the product stays in the fabric instead of working on your skin. Satin is another option many people choose. It is softer than cotton, and its smooth surface helps the skin slide without so much friction. However, not all satin is the same. Some pillowcases are made from synthetic fibers that can generate excessive heat, which is not always pleasant, especially in warm climates. Silk, on the other hand, is the most recommended material for those who want to care for their skin. It is extremely soft and reduces friction to a minimum, which means the face slides over the pillowcase rather than wrinkling against it. In addition, silk helps preserve the skin's natural moisture, something very valuable at ages when the production of skin oils decreases. Another benefit is that it does not absorb creams as much, allowing them to work throughout the night. And as an extra advantage, silk also cares for your hair, preventing frizz and breakage. Caring for the pillowcase is just as important as choosing it. Even if it is silk, it must be washed regularly, ideally once or twice a week. This prevents the buildup of sweat, product residue, and dead skin cells that can clog pores and cause irritation. To wash them, it is best to use gentle detergents without strong fragrances or fabric softeners so as not to leave residues that may irritate the skin. If the pillowcase is made of silk, It is better to wash it by hand or on a delicate cycle and let it air dry to preserve its softness. One extra tip to extend the life of your pillowcase is to use a thin cotton inner cover underneath the silk one. This inner cover absorbs most of the sweat and hair oils, reducing the need to wash the main pillowcase so frequently. In this way, it stays clean longer and keeps its soft texture. Many people do not realize how much their skin can improve with something as simple as changing their pillowcase. Even if you cannot invest in silk right away, choosing a good quality cotton with a tight, smooth weave is already a big step. The important thing is to reduce friction and keep the pillowcase clean. Over time, you will notice that the marks on your face are less deep when you wake up and that your skin looks fresher. Choosing the right mattress. If the pillow is important for the face, the mattress is important for the whole body. A worn-out mattress can not only affect your posture and cause back pain, it can also put uneven pressure on your face when you sleep on your side, encouraging sleep wrinkles to form. A sagging mattress causes your spine to lose its natural alignment and your body to tilt to one side. That means your head rests with more weight on the pillow, increasing the pressure on the skin of your face. If you spend years sleeping in that position, the difference shows not only in your rest, but also in the appearance of your face and neck. There are different types of mattresses, and each one offers different sensations. Foam mattresses, especially memory foam ones, adapt to the shape of your body, distributing your weight evenly and reducing pressure points. This is very beneficial for the joints and for avoiding folds in the skin. Spring mattresses, on the other hand, are firmer and offer good support, but if they are not of good quality or are very old, they can lose their shape and create dips. Hybrid mattresses combine the best of both worlds, springs at the base for firmness and a top layer of foam for comfort. Checking whether your mattress is affecting your posture is simple. You just need to see if there are sunken areas or if you feel your body sliding toward the center of the bed when you lie down. Another sign is waking up with constant back or hip pain. If that is the case, it is time to consider a change. Specialists recommend rotating the mattress every 3 or 4 months so that it wears evenly. If it is a model that can be flipped, turn it over at least twice a year. As for replacement, most mattresses should be changed every 7 to 10 years, although that depends on their quality and on how much they are used. A good mattress is not an expense, it is an investment in your health. Sleeping on a suitable surface allows your body to relax completely, prevents your skin from being subjected to so much pressure, and makes your rest more restorative. Many people discover that when they change their mattress, they not only sleep better, but their skin looks less dull and more rested. Sleep, hygiene, and skin. Choosing the right pillow and mattress is essential, but it is of little use if we do not pay attention to what we do before going to bed. Sleep hygiene is a crucial part of keeping your skin healthy and allowing your body to regenerate properly during the night. Your bedtime routine should be simple but consistent. The first step is to cleanse your face with a gentle product that removes impurities, sweat, and pollution residues. It is never a good idea to go to bed with makeup on, no matter how little it is. It clogs pores and can cause irritation and premature aging. After cleansing, apply a light moisturizer or a serum that helps your skin keep its moisture during the night. At this age, your skin needs support to stay supple. The bedroom environment also plays an important role. Keeping a comfortable temperature, not too cold and not too hot, helps your body enter deep sleep. If the air is very dry, consider using a humidifier, especially in winter, to prevent your skin from losing water while you sleep. Moderate humidity in the room helps prevent that tight feeling when you wake up. Airing out the bedroom every day is another simple habit that brings great benefits. Opening the window for a few minutes allows fresh air to circulate, removing dust and excess carbon dioxide. Sleeping in a clean, airy space improves the oxygenation of your skin and supports its nighttime repair. Something we sometimes forget is the importance of clean sheets and blankets. Sweat, dust, and skincare product residues build up on your bedding. Washing your sheets at least once a week is essential to prevent irritation and breakouts. Creating a relaxing ritual before bedtime also helps. Reading a calm book, listening to soft music, or practicing deep breathing reduces stress, and stress is one of the skin's worst enemies. A relaxed body sleeps better, and good sleep is the best anti-aging treatment there is. Hydration and nutrition for the skin. Caring for your skin from the outside is important, but what you eat and drink has an equal or even greater impact. The skin is the largest organ in the body and reflects your internal state of health. If it is well nourished and hydrated, it will look more elastic, luminous, and resilient. The first step is hydration. As the years go by, the feeling of thirst decreases, which means many older people drink less water than they need. This causes the skin to lose moisture and look duller and more fragile. Maintaining a good level of water in the body helps skin cells stay plump, which softens expression lines. It is not about drinking huge amounts all at once, but about spreading your intake throughout the day. Unsweetened herbal infusions, water with slices of fruit or light broths also count towards your hydration. Food is the second pillar. Foods rich in vitamin C are essential because this vitamin participates in the production of collagen, which is the skin's support structure. Citrus fruits, kiwis, strawberries, and bell peppers are excellent options. It is also advisable to include foods that contain omega-3, such as oily fish, walnuts, and chia seeds, because they help maintain the skin's protective barrier and reduce inflammation. Collagen can also be supported through diet. Bone broths, lean meats, and protein-rich foods provide the amino acids the body needs to repair itself. In addition, leafy green vegetables and nuts provide minerals such as zinc and copper, which take part in skin regeneration. To show how powerful this change can be, I want to tell you about Helen, a woman of 79 years whom I met at a health workshop. She had dry, dull skin and used to say it was no longer worth taking care of it because at this age, everything is wrinkles anyway. However, she started adding more fresh fruit to her breakfast, fish twice a week, and drinking 1 glass of water when she got up and another before going to bed. Within a few weeks, she noticed that her skin felt softer to the touch and that her morning marks faded more quickly. It was not magic or a drastic change, just consistency. The lesson here is clear. We care for our skin from the outside and from the inside. A balanced diet with enough vitamins and healthy fats is a gift for your face. Even at advanced ages, the body responds positively when we give it the nutrients it needs. Habits that damage your skin while you sleep. It is not only about what you do right, but also about what is best to avoid. Some nighttime habits damage your skin without you noticing. One of the most common is sleeping with your face resting on your hand. It may feel comfortable, but the weight of your head on your knuckles creates very deep folds in your cheek and around your mouth. If you repeat this every night, the marks become permanent. Another frequent mistake is using products that are too heavy or irritating before going to bed. Some very thick creams can clog pores and cause inflammation, especially if the pillowcase is not changed often. Your skin needs to breathe, so it is better to opt for light products that hydrate without leaving a greasy layer. Poor bedding hygiene is another silent enemy. Sheets and pillowcases accumulate sweat, oil, and bacteria. Sleeping on them for days can cause irritation and breakouts, as well as affect your respiratory health. Washing your bedding once a week is a simple step that improves both your sleep quality and your skin's health. Finally, habitually going to bed very late has a direct impact on skin regeneration. The skin uses the hours of deep sleep to repair itself, and most of this process takes place in the first hours of the night. If you fall asleep in the early morning, you are missing that natural repair window. Over time, this leads to duller skin with less capacity to recover. If you recognize any of these habits in your routine, do not worry. What matters is becoming aware and starting to make small adjustments. Even changing 1 or 2 habits can make a big difference in how your skin looks and feels when you wake up. Small changes with a big impact. It is not necessary to completely transform your routine to notice results. In fact, it is the small adjustments that end up making a big difference in the long term. For example, slightly elevating your head when you sleep can help prevent morning puffiness. You only need to place an extra pillow under the one you already use, or raise the upper part of the mattress a few centimeters. This simple change improves fluid drainage during the night and helps you wake up with less swelling in your face. Another micro change that works very well is adjusting the lighting in your room before bed. The intense light from screens and bright lamps delays the production of melatonin, the sleep hormone. Turning off strong lights and choosing warm or indirect lighting half an hour before you go to sleep helps your body switch to rest mode and allows your skin to regenerate better. If you live in a very dry place, a humidifier can be a great ally. Keeping humidity at an adequate level prevents your skin from losing water and waking up feeling tight. You do not need an expensive device. Even a simple container of water near the radiator can make a difference in winter. I've heard many stories from people who have managed to improve the appearance of their skin with simple changes. A friend of mine, Teresa, started alternating the side she sleeps on and washing her pillowcase twice a week. She did not change her creams or her diet, but within a few weeks she noticed that the lines on her cheek were less deep. The same happened with a neighbor who decided to invest in a good mattress and a silk pillowcase. After a month, his face looked more rested and his expression more relaxed. The beauty of these small changes is that they are within anyone's reach. They do not require huge expenses or extreme efforts. They are just about paying attention to details. It is never too late to start taking care of your skin. Every night is an opportunity to give your face the rest and care it needs to look better the next day. Myths and truths about creams and treatments. At this point, I want to make something very clear. Creams and skin treatments can be helpful, but they are not the magical solution they sometimes promise to be. Many people believe that as long as they have the most expensive cream on the market, they can go on sleeping badly, using an unsuitable pillow, and going to bed in the early hours of the morning. The reality is that no cream can compensate for habits that damage the skin night after night. Moisturizing creams help retain moisture, serums with vitamin C brighten the face, and products with retinol can soften fine lines. But all these benefits are boosted or limited by the quality of your sleep and by the conditions in which you sleep. Think of it as caring for a plant. There's no point in using the best fertilizer if it never gets enough water or light. Another common myth is that expensive clinical treatments are essential to look good after a certain age. And although some procedures can produce visible results, the foundation will always be rest, nutrition, and hygiene. Even dermatologists agree that prevention is more effective than trying to correct damage afterwards. The message here is not that you should stop using creams or avoid treatments if you want them. The point is to be realistic. Creams are a complement, not a substitute for good sleep and a coherent care routine. If you manage to sleep in a suitable position, keep your skin clean, your bedding fresh, and your body hydrated, any product you use will be much more effective. We have walked a very complete path together. From understanding how sleep wrinkles form, to choosing the right pillow and mattress, caring for your pillowcase, improving your posture, your diet, and your nighttime habits. All these steps form a set of actions that, night after night, help your skin wake up softer and more rested. I want you to remember something. Your skin reflects how you care for it, even while you sleep. You do not need to look for complicated solutions or expect impossible results. What matters is being consistent, paying attention to details, and giving your body what it needs to regenerate. It is never too late to improve your habits. Even if you have spent years sleeping on your side or with an uncomfortable pillow, you can always start again. Every small change counts, and over time, you will see that not only your skin improves, but also your sleep and your overall well-being. Now, I would love to hear from you. Do you sleep on your side or on your back? Do you use silk pillowcases or special pillows? Tell me in the comments and let me know from which country you are watching. That way, this community will continue to grow, and we can share experiences that help us age in the best possible way. And if this content was useful for you, subscribe so you do not miss the next tips I have prepared for you.